walk through the valley, fight the war unafraid. I part raging rivers, make the waters obey. Like the sun above, make the darkness run. The dawn is here, the day has come. Like the moon and stars, bright as gold outshine, the greatest of all time. The world is mine.
Very special edition of Taco Tuesday, live from the Owensboro Convention Center, Owensboro, Kentucky. Back-to-back World Championships. Throw your arm around her so she don't feel left out, for God's sakes. Here at the Owensboro Convention Center, back-to-back World Championships, and this is a very special, it's going to be a quick hitter Taco Tuesday event, but we thought we would get a handful of our stream teamers together that you'll be hearing over the course of the entire World Championships week. We'll have run around the room here, introduce ourselves, and then we are going to draft our teams for the World Championships. To lay the ground rules, it's pretty simple. Each one of us will take 5 picks. We'll do it in, what do they call that, snake fashion?
Snake fashion.
All right, so we'll draw who's going to go first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Then we'll work our way back till each of us has 5 picks. The way that it's going to score, do we all agree that we're going to score it this way? Wherever you finish, you take those points, and then who has the lowest aggregate score of those points wins. If there's a tie, whoever has the highest finishing, aka lowest number, is going to be the winner. We also added a new wrinkle, thanks to this guy right here.
What did I do?
Bill Lorman. He said, well, somebody, if they pick the king or the queen of cornhole, should get something extra out of that. So we figured they'll get the crown. If one of us accidentally picks the king or queen of cornhole, we get a bottle of crown. So that's what we're going to do.
Nice.
How's
I love
that
it.
sound? All right, so let's run around and introduce
What about
ourselves
the winner?
to everybody. We don't work that out later. It's more pride than anything else. So let's start over here. You guys know everybody here pretty much, but let's go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Dylan Ledbetter, folks, co-owner of CVC, Corn Slingers Bag Company. My biggest cornhole accomplishment is beating the back-to-back world champions, Caleb and Isaac Hurt.
Let's go. I'm Bill Lorman, part owner CBC. I just want to say one thing before we start this whole thing. Hi, Mom. I'm on the taco. All right. Anyway.
My name is Stephanie Burgett. I don't have any cornhole accomplishments. My biggest accomplishment is to be Parker's mom.
Who's Parker?
Burgett.
Perfect. Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, sidekick to this man right here is my greatest accomplishment. How about that?
That is a sad. Ow, and my sunburn, you're killing me.
I love it.
That is a sad statement. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, I have no accomplishments other than being able to talk about stuff I can't do. So, here we are. Now, how's this going to go? We're going to decide who has first, second, third, fourth, and fifth pick. Thank you to our friends at Green River Whiskey, who was a sponsor of the World Championships. They gave us a deck of cards. I have mixed up these cards. Ladies first, you get to pick the place you're going to pick in.
The lowest gets to pick first?
Lowest, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
It's real simple.
What
You're
is
making
it,
it way too. You're first.
Oh,
you pick
come on.
All right.
That's not a good pick.
Oh, we're gonna have a big reveal, but that's cool.
Oh, come
gonna be?
on. I got the 5.
All right, I got the 4, so
I'm a
we're
3.
gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay.
Should you get in the order as you're picking? You know, I'm first.
Yes.
Stephanie, just so you know, you have pick 1 and then you don't pick again until 10.
I got it.
I'm just saying.
I'm a fantasy
She's been talking about her picks for
queen.
3, 4
Well, nobody
hours
would ever
here.
want the first
Not
pick in
sharing
fantasy
either,
football.
so.
I want it here.
No one wants it. All right. Well, you got first pick, so make the most of it. Let me guess.
Okay. There were 3 people in the State Slider Cup that went 20-0. And one of them would be my son, Parker Burgett. Another would be Isaac. I'm picking Caleb Hurt as my first pick.
Well, how about
Okay,
that?
all right.
Caleb,
Yeah, I am.
Hang on for a second. I gotta
mark
do
it.
some computer stuff here. I forgot to do.
Oh,
So mark it off
You
your
got a good
sheet.
pick, dude. You go 5,
He's
6.
gone.
And then
You go
let's
back to
see.
back picks, so keep that in your head.
Phil is number 2. Who was number 3?
I'm 3.
Dylan's 3. I'm 4. And
Bill's
Bill
last.
Brush
is
the
5.
shoulder out there.
All right, so she takes Caleb Hurt off the board right now.
Good pick.
All right.
It's a good
Good
pick.
pick.
It's
Solid
great.
Pick.
It's a great pick.
Solid pick. Number 2 pick, who's it going to be?
Oh, look at he's dying because he knows I'm going to take his pick, right?
Are you really taking it?
No, I'm not going to take your pick.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with Caleb's brother Isaac. 'Cause
Okay.
he also went.
right.
Hold on. He also went 20-0 yesterday too. So that's going to be my first pick.
Taking it off.
Isaac Hurt.
Yep, that's a good pick.
He's
It's a good
off.
pick. It's a good pick.
Isaac Hurt is now
Yeah.
off the board.
So the Hurt brothers gone early here. No surprise, especially on the taco. I think
Nope.
hey, you got to talk about the Hurts, man. And they played great Monday. Yesterday, both went 20-0. I mean, it's crazy out here. And their PPRs were killer. I'm going to take, whoever the sleeper of this year in the ACO, but made a name for himself. I talked to him today. He's going to continue playing the ACO for years to come. He's only played this season King of Cornhole. It's
Don't do
Mr.
it.
Nate Stevens.
I knew you took his pick.
Mr. Nate Stevens, son. You can't bet against him. He's
No.
went to 4 majors this year. He's got a top 3 finish in every single one. Nate Stevens is going to be the king.
Good pick.
All right.
He's on my top 5.
Very easy for me. I'm going Dustin Arant.
Oh,
that's
man.
just simple.
Oh, man.
I
Come
know,
on.
Very good pick.
because I was going to pick Philip Barnett, but I thought I'll just pick Philip's pick instead.
That was it.
There it is.
So I get 2 picks here,
Yeah.
You
correct?
get 2.
5
I
and
get
6. Yeah.
5 and 6. Oh, come on. You guys took
pressure.
my freaking picks. Let's go. Okay. I have to do number 1, Gary Bearpaw.
Big
Good
pick.
pick.
Good pick.
Good
Got to
pick.
take Gary Bearpaw. And my second one here, man, this is tough. This is kind of a, well, no, I'm going to keep the sleeper hidden right now, and I'm going to pick him later. So I got
Risky.
Tyler Goodwin.
Oh, that was gonna
Yeah,
be,
you weren't
that
taking
was
it.
gonna be. That's the one I picked on the taco as the as my overall. I was gonna go Amish. So all right, so it's back to me now.
It is you.
Is that right? Is that how that
We'll
works?
see it.
All right. I am. You know what I'm gonna do? I think this could be the year he does it. We saw him. He still holds the highest score in
Good pick. I was going.
yeah, the highest score in any possible perfect pitch of the frame games. I'll take Doug Parker just to piss off
Great
Phil
pick.
even
You
further.
did. You did because he was my next pick, actually.
All right, Dylan, you're up.
I'm going to take somebody who's put in the work for years, and I think he gets overlooked time and time again, year in and year out. I'm going to go with Mr. Jack Harcrow.
Oh, okay.
That's a good pick.
That is a
Very
good
good
pick.
That would have been one of my next picks.
All right, so that
So
leaves
it's
you,
me,
Phil.
right? I'll tell you what, I'm going to go. Man, y'all took all my picks, actually. You know that, right?
That's all right. You only have 4 left.
I know. I'm going to go with the guy that I picked, actually.
Okay.
In the taco. I'm going to go with Austin Thomason. How
There we
about
go.
that?
Good
Hey,
pick.
great
You
pick.
can
Yeah.
take that one out from under me. That
I
was gonna
had
be my
him
next
marked
one.
too. Yep.
All right, Austin Thomason is now off the board. We don't have the stickers like fantasy
Okay.
football
Yeah.
already. That's how, because it's a pretty simple number
It
to work
is.
with. All right, so that leaves you,
There's
Steph.
2 sleeper picks, I'm telling you.
For my second pick, I watched him win his bracket in the ACL.
Oh, geez.
And, I mean, how can you not go with Braden Easterly?
Braden
Oh,
Easterly.
that's a big
Man,
call.
that was on my list.
And I just talked to him the other day. He said he took a
Sleeper.
little bit of time off, a couple of weeks off,
Yeah.
and he's feeling pretty good. A lot of players I've been talking to said they're peaking right around now, so that's good.
I think that honestly, Braden wouldn't have even maybe be in this conversation if we didn't see him play this last weekend and what he's been doing, even in his
Yes.
home state, just his local blind draw stuff. His PPRs are crushing. The guy is absolutely
He's a
fantastic.
beast.
Yeah,
He is a
plays
beast.
close to a lot of great players, and he's here to win, man. We talked to him already today, and he is here to win.
He's my kind of guy who throws slow bags. I mean,
question.
I love it.
All
it's back to me, right?
No, it's now
Yeah.
we snake
Yes.
back, don't we? You have
Yes.
2.
She got another
Yep.
pick, right?
Oh, I got another
That
pick.
was her backward pick. That's
And now
Yes,
we know.
yes.
So you
Okay.
have
One more.
you have a
I'm
third
really
pick.
excited then. I am definitely going hardcore for my third pick to Levi Haddock, who took out
Look what I just
Branson.
wrote down.
Yeah.
Who
Look what I
took
just
out
wrote down.
Branson.
I just wrote it down.
You know what he
Good
just
pick.
wrote down? I hate Stephanie. That is so weird.
That too. Stephanie,
That is-
I hate you.
All right, Phil.
All
So
right,
go
all right,
ahead
so-
now that you got all the rugs yanked
Okay,
out
let
from
me
under you.
let me
What's it
just
gonna be?
mark that off right there, and I'll
Just
go with
mark it
CJ
off.
Slugger.
Sleeper.
No, wait a minute. You can't have him unless you can pronounce his last name.
CJ Slugger.
Like it.
No.
Slug nuts. That's what we call him.
Okay, whatever he is.
Slugance.
I'm gonna take
We call him
Slugger.
slug nuts.
Sluggnuts.
Let me tell you why, because in Branson, that boy threw some gas over there. I think he ran out of gas a little bit toward the end for being a young guy, but I do think he can absolutely win.
He's my dark horse pick on the taco with Frank.
I like it.
All right, so now Dylan, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's getting tough out here. I mean, there are a lot of good players. A lot of people are going to make some big runs. Man, I've got a tough decision here. Who I think plays really well here, and the name I'm going to go with that I think is going to surprise some people is Mr. TJ Miller.
No!
He also
That was my biggest sleeper right there.
He also played really well yesterday. I believe he went 9-1 in the number 1 seed bracket, only losing to Caleb Hurt, I believe.
I had him marked.
He's a great player.
Yeah, TJ's awesome, and he plays well here.
He has all the shots too. Yeah,
Yes.
he has won the big major here too.
Yeah, he has won it here before. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm the first one. To go for Esther Generation X.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Which one of them?
McKenna Cobb.
There it is.
There you go.
And I even used her proper married name. Did I not?
Good pick. All right, I get 2.
McKenna Blue, I pick you.
No, great pick. Yeah, Bill, you get 2.
Okay, I am very surprised that nobody picked him. I got Mason Higgins.
Okay.
For one of them,
Good
I'm
pick.
very surprised nobody picked him. That kid's throwing freaking gas. This next one is very tough. It's very tough. What do you? I need some advice. What do you guys do for like a former king, right? Craig Irvin, right? I mean, he's won it before, but does that make him as hungry as he was back then, or is this something that?
It's a good question.
Like, what do you think about that?
So let me ask you: has he been putting in the work he put in?
years ago.
It's well documented that when he won this 2 years ago,
put in a lot
he
of work.
put in a lot of work. So has he been putting in that work?
I don't know.
Has he been selling
But
donuts?
You have a second. You have a well butt in your head, though. I know. You have a well butt. So who's your well butt?
Okay, Tyler Amos.
Well, I
That's
figured
the
that.
well butt.
All right.
I think you have this. Those players are in the same boat, kind of, where their priorities have seemed to waver a little bit
Agree.
from cornhole to business. Tyler Amos,
Yeah.
right? His business,
Oh, yeah.
and Craig to his business. They're actually both of them in
Yeah.
business, both
Many
doubles
waves.
partners, both throw different bags together in doubles, which means they're not getting all the reps in with the same bags all the time. It's a tough. Both of them are a tough pick, but both are some of
Do
the
you
best
have
players in
another
the world.
and butt and
Who
butt?
you
I do,
picking?
I have
So
one.
who the heck you
Who's it
picking?
gonna be?
30 seconds is up. Bill.
Choose
No
it.
picks.
That's true. You can
Picks are in.
If one of them are open, I'll pick them next. I can't do it now that Dylan put that out there and you all put that in the ether. I got Drew Waking.
I love
Oh,
it.
that's a good
I love
pick.
it.
Drew Waking,
That's a
let's
good
go.
pick.
I love it.
That's
All right.
a great pick.
And that's to me,
That is to you.
Craig Irvin. Thank you.
There he goes. He likes
I
it.
just tried to talk you out of it.
You talked him into
I just turned
it.
you. I talked you into doing what you just did. I'm
talked
magic.
him into
Is
it.
this my last pick?
No, you got
to
two
me.
more.
No,
it's
to
to
me
me now.
Dylan has
5, 4,
one.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at
Dylan's
4.
got one. This is your fourth
got
pick
one.
out of
Okay.
5.
We really could pick 10.
Another person in the ACO this year to prove himself, Mr. Tom Gustafson.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Solid
call.
What
pick.
number is he?
Solid pick.
Tom's won, what, 2 majors this year?
See
Yep.
on here?
I mean,
Gustafson.
Tom's been
I
a
don't know if it's
beast.
on.
That's a sleeper
He's
on
got
here.
that
he's
opposite
not on
rotation.
here.
That opposite rotation.
See, these are people that aren't ranked in the top 96.
I see
Yeah, I
it
like.
there.
Solid.
I see Bob on there.
I like Bob.
Yeah.
I like
No,
Bob.
I'm just kidding.
Bob's a beast,
You
dude.
did. I see you.
But
did.
might be-
I'm
might-
gonna tell you right now. Yeah. So y'all all picking all these people that y'all think. I'm going way off the rail right here. All right, ready? I'm ready for a junior. I know you already picked Mason Higgins. Who picked Mason Higgins?
Yep.
I'm going with Riley Brewster.
Oh, I'm surprised it took you that long.
Riley Brewster,
I
baby.
got to check on his name, meaning I was gonna know. That's a
I'm
solid
surprised it
pick.
took you that long.
Solid
I
pick.
thought he might be up in your
Yeah.
top 3. I thought he and CJ
Yep.
might be reversed there.
Solid pick.
Yep.
Yeah, Riley's been talked about a lot in the last month or so.
Man, he's
To
so
be
good.
honest, he's been back playing again. Stopped hunting season's big for him. So once he comes off of that, he's back in and he's
All
a
right,
stud.
Steph, these are your last
I
2
can't
picks.
even believe that these 2 people are left.
All right, which one's Parker? Let me just mark that
So
real quick.
I'm definitely going with the 20-0 on fire. Parker Burgess,
Oh,
my
imagine that.
son.
No.
Hey, now what did
Absolutely.
I just say? You can't pick them unless you can properly pronounce their last name.
Yeah.
That is my last name.
It's
What is it?
Burgett.
Burgett.
It's Burgett. Burgett, like the Turgid lady.
Burgett. And I really can't believe this person is on the board. I am going with Brandon Earls.
Oh
For
my
my last
Brandon
pick. How did
slip
I get him for a
How did
pick?
Brandon
That's a
slip
good call.
by?
All right, Phil, this is your last pick here.
Whoa.
I know y'all not gonna
Oh,
believe
my
it when I
goodness.
make this pick, okay? So all of you hold your drinks and don't spill anything when I make this pick, all right?
You picking yourself?
No, I'm going with Johnny Thomas. You
Oh.
saw Johnny Thomas just throw close to 11, 2 games over here on center court.
Solid pick.
Johnny
Point
Thomas.
fingers, that-
It will be
he's
my
on
5th
fire.
pick.
All right, so Dylan, last pick.
Yeah,
This is so hard.
it is tough. And I'm going to have to go with a CBC boy who throws gas, and I think he's underrated, Mr. Scotty Ball. Scotty Ball has come on hot late in the season just to make the top 40. He's been putting in the work, and he's one of the most focused players I've seen on the board, and he's got every shot in the book. I love it.
All right. My extensive research has led me to the following conclusion. I was going to do kind of what you did, but as one goes, so goes the other.
Okay, yes,
so I went
exactly.
with one.
Exactly. Take the other.
And I'm going to go Xavier Williams.
Xavier Wilson.
Let's go. That's a
That's
great
not a bad
pick.
pick, though.
I like
He's
Xavier.
been playing good.
I've been listening to all you guys talk all day.
It's a great pick. It really is. Oh, what do I do
Why
now?
did we get
And
more
we're down to
picks?
your
It's the
final
last
pick.
one.
This is the last pick.
This is it.
I can't.
Oh.
So I wanted to do
No,
a
I'm kidding,
sleeper
man.
pick, but there aren't sleepers.
I'm only
There are
kidding,
still
man.
people that aren't sleepers.
I'm
I
only
got to
kidding.
do it.
There's so many.
It's my boy. Got to do it. Sebastian Barger.
I
got to do it.
Get right behind us back there.
Seabass.
I wondered
Seabass.
about Seabass.
Seabass, man. He's
I
been
got
up
him,
there.
dude. Seabass, he hasn't closed it, but we've seen that before where no majors are won in a season, but they freaking win King of Cornhole.
Craig
and I
Irvin.
think Seabass, Craig Irvin.
I think Fergie, too. I don't think Fergie won any
Right.
majors the year he won.
Well, and
King of
again, keep
Cornhole.
in mind, we're looking at aggregate score, finish, and the low score
Yeah.
win. So every one of these is a solid roster, I think. So let's just review real quick. Bill, Gary Bear, Paul, Tyler Goodwin, Mason Higgins, Drew Wake, and Sebastian Barger.
What a team.
Solid
Yeah,
team.
good
That's a
What
good
a
team. Mine is Dustin Arant, Doug Parker, McKenna Kopp, Craig Irvin, and Xavier Williams.
Stack.
Very strong.
Solid. Dylan, Nate Stevens, Jack Harcrow, TJ Miller, Tom Gustafson, and Scotty Ball. Very
Dude,
strong
Dude,
roster.
that's a good.
It's a
That's a
wild
good
one.
one.
Phil, Isaac Hurt, Austin Thomason, CJ Slagance, Riley Brewster, and Johnny Thomas. This is the one I'm looking at where you might have one just go, what happened? And then another one go, what happened?
Yeah.
And it saves your ass. I don't know
Yeah,
which one it
I
is,
agree.
but that's the feeling I got. And Stephanie, Caleb,
The winner.
Hurt, Brayden Eastering, Levi Haddock, Parker Burgett,
How did I get all these people?
Hey, Brandon.
and Brandon
How
Earls.
did I
What
get
a
all
team.
these people?
You got it.
Yeah.
Great.
Let me tell you something.
Good Lord.
Her team right there, being able to pick
Stacked.
up Brandon Hurls, and there was one more on her team.
Braden.
Braden
Levi,
Easterling.
too, yeah.
Braden Easterling
Monster.
he made a run last year in this tournament, and we've seen him make runs all year long.
Yeah.
That guy can very well win this tournament.
Well,
Yes.
and I think the thing that we talked about earlier on when we were streaming the seniors player of the year, there are names, and again, the only female on this list right now is my pick for McKenna Blue/Cop. But I mean, think about this. Kim Dice is still on
I know,
the
I
board.
have her.
You
One
got
more pick.
Martina
Kelsey.
Bell. You got Josie
Kelsey,
Claire.
yeah.
You got Kelsey Hyder. There's so many, and this could be the very first year we have
I
a
agree.
first singles queen of cornhole. We don't know, and that's what we talked about before. The beauty of this season, and you guys have watched for a number of seasons. Obviously, everybody's kind of invested in different years and seasons and levels and players that play for you or whatever. This is the year I've been most excited about of any, because for a lot of years, when I first started, you come in, we knew who was going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a given.
You know who the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
five were going to be.
Top
for
five.
sure.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you knew that what guy was going to win. But now it's anybody's game, and this is what I liked when Fergie came out of nowhere. When Craig put in the work and got it done. I mean, we saw what happened last year. I mean, nobody put in more work than
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah
Yeah.
Ellis,
Oh, yeah.
and he was
Monster.
thunder the whole back half of the season.
Yeah.
But this year, it could be
Anybody.
anybody.
You know, and I make my weekly picks. When I
I
got
don't know how you do
I
that.
got the list, I'm sitting there going over. And oh crap! And I mean, it's really to pick even all the divisions, not just the King of Cornhole.
Tough.
All the divisions were loaded like this. So this week is shaping up to be one of the best weeks ever in the ACO.
Yep.
It
I love
really
it.
is, and we will have it covered for you here from Center Court. Center Court 1, hosted by the CBC boys. You gotta love it. We're going to be rotating through over the course of the weekend. Isaac Mazanka was supposed to be here, but he's playing with Kim Dice
Yep.
in the what
Lucky
is
him.
this?
Blind
The
draw.
blind draw.
Yeah. Yep.
And she's trying for player of the season
Yeah.
in the blind draw, so no pressure on him at all. And then Boogie split because he didn't have his jersey. So anyway, bottom line is I said, here's my shock face.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, this is what we've got to work with. Frank Geers is out and about running around the facility here somewhere. Thanks to Heinerman back behind the scenes here as always. This is a special live draft edition of the Taco. We've never done this before. Maybe we'll do it again. We shall see.
fun. Yeah,
But you get a chance
That was
to
fun.
take
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, I'm glad
We
to
need
do
more
it.
picks.
It was these guys' idea, and we
More.
made it work.
I
And,
love it.
Thanks
I love
for
it.
making it happen, and thanks for checking it out. Throw your top 5 picks down, and let's see how you
absolutely.
fare down below in the comments. Make sure you're checking us out, whether it is ACO Center Court 1, ACO Center Court, either one. Check it out in every possible way and share it. Put it up on the big screen. Whatever you need to do. This is going to be one hell of a week of cornhole, and it's just as much fun, if not to sit behind it, than to play it, because we get the best seats in that. Well, second best seats in the house,
agree, buddy.
as we always like to say. So on behalf of Corn Center Bag Company, and on Stephanie, who's working on her figure out how to pronounce her own last name, Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, you guys go ahead and do it. On behalf of Frank Geers, the Cornhole Dude, I'm Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, reminding you,
Keep on pitching.
I love it.
just like in rehearsal.